Here it is, a vintage Rodgers electronic organ. It's not much to write home about. The sound is not that impressive. There's some presets here for piano, mezzo forte, and forte. I'll just leave it on piano for now, but and there's pedals, of course. Kind of quiet right now. Not working right now. These are not presets. These are these control the pitch. What's crazy is you can press 2 at a time. It's kind of cool, fun to play with. And of course there's different sounds. I'll take that off. Or 2 foot. Or diapason. Does not sound like a diapason. Bourdon, yeah, sort of. Gems horn. Not that great either. Like I said, it's old. It sounds horrible. So my favorite thing here, okay, dead flat, nothing. There's a tremulant, which gives you electronically a little bit of a sound, but there's this one called flute diapason chorus. It's very subtle from here. When you turn it on, flute tremulant full is where you get the real fun. Now, how does that work? So we walk around the back of the organ. I've already taken the back panel off here. Inside is a museum of circuitry. And here's the main amplifier and power supply down here. Just thousands upon thousands upon thousands of hand-wired components in here. I mean, just unbelievable amount of wiring and soldering. Every single piece of this organ hand soldered together. There's a channel for flutes, this whole channel for diapasons, another set of diapasons, another set of flutes for the different keyboards. Here's a large section for pedal sounds all over the place here. All inductors, big inductors with some pretty chunky capacitors. Oh, these are electrolytic caps. And so that's how they create the tones with just simple oscillator circuits. These electrolytic caps dry out, and some of the notes on the pedals indeed are slightly off of pitch as a result. And they have adjustment potentiometers in here for that, I guess. So I don't know if that's volume or tuning. But lo and behold, an electronic organ can in fact go out of tune. So this is a tremendous amount of hand wiring, and that's not all. This whole thing actually flips out, and there are more boards here. And we can release this little catch here. Should probably be doing this from the other side, but here you get, again, see the back side of the circuit boards. Unbelievable amount of wiring in here. All hand wired. One piece at a time, one joint at a time. Absolutely nuts. Here you get a little peek of some of the speakers down there. It's a nice 15-inch woofer and some, I guess 6x9 size speakers there. As you fold this up, there's another 12-incher right there next to the 15. But the best of all, I saved for last, and that is the Leslie speaker. This is where you're getting your tremolo sound from. There are 2 motors in here, not 1, but 2. I believe the smaller one rotates at a smaller velocity. It rotates a wheel here in order to reduce the speed, and so that's where you get your chorus effect from. The larger motor is turning this wheel directly, which pulls a rope in here, which pulls a pulley, and which makes this whole styrofoam piece spin around in circles and give you that glorious Leslie sound that we all love. So there it is. There's the speaker on the bottom. It's hard to see because it's buried in a bunch of paper here, which is horrible. But anyway, I'm actually wanting to take this whole board out, this black piece here with the motor and the Leslie speaker, and turn this into a guitar speaker. Sort of a poor man's Leslie, if you will. I think that would be really awesome. But first, let's do a little bit of a demo on this Leslie speaker before we pull it out. While I've got this on, I may as well show also these keys are basically shot. Let's say they're very noisy. It's horrible. So I tried to fix them by lifting this whole piece up and trying to access the features inside. It's a little rubber piece that prevents them from clicking when they come back up, and I tried putting some special rubber tape on it and stuff, but they still sound horrible. And I tried adding felt up at the top here to dampen it out. That didn't really help either. And the keys are all sort of not level as a result. I guess if you look down at the side, you can see some of them stick up, like that one, this one. Those ones are, I think, particularly bad because that means the rubber piece has eroded so far that it is no longer stopping the key. It's actually just resting on metal. And so these keys get uneven as a result of that rubber being worn out. I don't know. It still works. There's a couple notes that are missing because the transistor's probably burned out long ago. So anyway, that is the organ. That is insane. Just look at all those components that are soldered on by hand. Just nuts. Down here we have the pedal contacts, and what they actually are very small reed switches, glass reed switches right in the middle here on each one of these, and there is a magnet on the pedal side which when you press the pedal down it closes that contact of the reed switch. And this is extremely reliable and you don't have problems with connectors and bad switches and so forth. It's very reliable and also costs more because reed switches are made of glass and they're just kind of expensive. Yes, there are no wires on the pedals. On the back side there are magnets here. These are just magnets, and as you press the pedal down, that pushes the magnet down. And as the magnet moves down, that reaches the point of the reed switch, which is right about here. So as it goes down, then it engages the reed switch and produces the tone. It's a nice curved AGO 32 pedal board, so really nice actually. Okay, the Leslie is out. Indeed, it is a Leslie. It says Leslie Tremolo Unit right here. It's got a part number, tells you how to lubricate it, how to check the belt tension, adjust the belt tension, O-ring replacement. All the instructions are right there, which is kind of cool.